Well, hello, everyone. I'm Tracy Kantowski. I'm the Communications Director at GPA. And today I have Mike Bush, CEO of Prenexus Health, with me for a GPA Member Spotlight. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are you doing?
Pretty good, thank you. Mike, can you tell us a little about the history of Prenexus Health?
Yeah, so Prenexus was actually started in the 2000s as a biofuel company, and so a whole bunch of work was done around that. And eventually, when the biofuel market kind of fell apart, the founders of the company just found another use of this particular feedstock, which is a high fiber sugar cane. It's organic high fiber sugar cane. And that is, it's loaded full of xylo-oligosaccharides. And so we went down the path of figuring out how to extract the ZOS. And make a very, very long story short, we're now in the process of expanding the manufacturing facility so that we're able to produce at commercial scale. And we have a beautiful, roughly 40,000 square foot, fully organic plant in Gilbert, Arizona, outside of the Phoenix area. And now we have a entire management team put in place, a production team, and ready to go. And so as soon as the expansion is complete, we'll be really ready for full production.
Awesome. Can you share a little bit more about your ZOS prebiotic? I know it has kind of a unique formulation, maybe a lower dose than some of the other prebiotics on the market. Love to hear a little more about that.
Yeah, so one of the interesting features, first of all, it's, if you look at the basic characteristics, it's made in the United States, it's organic, it is very clean, the process. And so the ZOS itself comes from this high fiber sugar cane that Prenexus has an exclusive license on through the USDA. And through that, it allows us to take that cane, grow it in our own fields. And so we grow it in organic fields in Southern California. We're going to be opening up a second growing operation outside of the Phoenix area. But the cane itself is the source, and the only thing we use is water to extract the ZOS. So it's a very, very clean process. How it's different novel is it's effective at 1 gram per day. We've run several studies, and we found that at 1 gram per day, we're able to see really good improvements in gut makeup, gut bacteria makeup, improvements in lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. And we're running some additional studies right now to look at some additional endpoints, but we're very impressed with the fact that it's really selective. So it doesn't just grow everything. It grows specifically good bacteria, and not just lactobacilli and bifido, but things like Akkermansia and fecal bacteria. So some really nice bacteria, but it does not promote the growth of bad bacteria. So the E. coli's and salmonellas and things like that don't grow on this particular ingredient. So we're super excited about the applications with being able to give consumers a full dose of prebiotics in just 1 gram is fantastic. And we're very excited about having the product market.
Great. You mentioned your farm in California, and I've heard that you work very closely with your farmers. Can you share maybe a little how that's helped with your supply chain management? That's a super hot issue these days.
Yeah, so our farmers are not, it's kind of like, they're not just our farmers, they're also investors. And so we're very lucky in that our farmer that we use in the Imperial Valley is also an investor in the company. So it provides us with a surety of supply. We've also changed the way we handle our feedstock, rather than kind of having a just-in-time harvest ship process. We've now found that we're able to harvest it at 1 time or 2 times per year, and then store the cane, and it actually allows for better cane condition, allows us to get more ZOS out of it. But the farmers are a key and critical part of our operation. And although we don't own the land, we have contracts to grow on their land. But it's great to have the farmers believe enough in the business that they wanted to invest in the company.
Great. So what's up next for Prenexus? You said that you're scaling up production. What else is happening?
So at supply side this year, we launched a new partnership with Aloha Medicinals, and we will be the exclusive distributor of a prebiotic that they're producing made of a combination of 3 different mushrooms. We just had a study that was written up recently, but it's a great ingredient. It's effective again at between 500 milligrams and a gram per day. It's organic. It's made in the United States, sustainably grown. So it fits right in, checks all of our boxes. And we're super excited because we can start shipping that material right now. So we have ample supply and we're ready to go with that. And the reception at supply side was fantastic.
Great.
Absolutely.
And we always like to get kind of some future predictions. Any thoughts on what the future of the prebiotics market might look like?
You know, we really look at it, you know, the probiotic market, you know, grew like this and then, you know, took off. And then, you know, it's kind of on the supplement side, it's flattening a little bit, but continues to grow. We see interest in the microbiome across all microbiomes, if you can say that, to be exceptionally high. And so, you know, really what we see is the prebiotic market growing at a rate significantly faster. It's a lower base, but we see it growing, you know, at the fastest pace in the microbiome space, largely because you don't have the stability issues, you don't have the formulation issues, and especially with these lower dose and lower inclusion rate prebiotics, we think that the market, especially, you know, initially supplements, but especially food and beverage, are going to really take off because it gives consumers what they want in a format that can be, you know, shelf stable, can be a shelf stable beverage, can be all kinds of different things. And so we're super excited about the role we have to play in the prebiotic market and what the future looks like for the market in general.
Great. Well, Mike, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to participate in a GPA Member Spotlight, and look forward to seeing all the exciting things come out from Prenexus Health, all the news coming up, and continuing to promote this fantastic category.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.